Mr. Yu, we're in the Middle East, generally has lower fibre optic penetration than other parts of the world. Are there specific strategies that you recommend to your ISP customers to grow their customer base and, of course, to grow their revenues?
One solution is for fiber. One solution is for wireless. But the different countries have a different situation. For example, in UAE here, the penetration for the optical fiber is almost 99%. So it's the almost the highest penetration in worldwide in Dubai. If this hot place, but the people always is in the indoor area. So how to let the people enjoy the indoor high-speed internet services is the main point for the ISPs. We should think about how to use the optical fiber to developing the indoor coverage, especially for 5G in a lot of areas. They are very good for 5G and 5.5G. But the indoor coverage still is 4G. Sometimes it's 3G. So how to make the people can enjoy the faster internet connection? The better way is from the fiber to the wireless. So fiber to wireless here, a very good solution for indoor is fiber to the Wi-Fi.
And what type of Wi-Fi are you using?
As we know, the Wi-Fi 4, they only have one spectrum for 2.4 gigahertz. The Wi-Fi 5, they introduced a new spectrum for 5 gigahertz. So this is now why sometimes we have Wi-Fi 4, Wi-Fi 5. But now in a lot of countries, they already introduced Wi-Fi 6. So this kind of Wi-Fi actually, the big advantage is not for have the high speed. So another advantage is because they have the more codec, they have the more technologies introduced, they have more any interference. So the Wi-Fi 6 can be possible for very good wireless connection with like the mobile broadband. So if we want the Wi-Fi 6 to have the very good coverage and performance similar mobile broadband, we should do some work like the network planning, network optimization. It's quite similar with the mobile broadband. If we operation one network like Wi-Fi, and we can get the network performance similar with the mobile broadband.
So obviously ISPs are now addressing other markets, not just consumers, but also businesses. What sort of strategies do you recommend to reach that customer base?
For outside the GCC, there have a lot of countries still a very low penetration, such as Pakistan, Iraq, and also a lot of countries. If they have urban or suburban area, but no penetration for optical fiber, this kind of regions, we can still go to the fiber to the home FTTH. So this is a very good solution. But this is in that country for urban and for suburban. But for in rural, if we deploy one fiber, go to some place, maybe this fiber only can be take around 5 or 10 subscribers. For operators or for ISPs, maybe 10 years, maybe more than 20 years, they cannot get money back. So this place, the good solution is FWA, fixed wireless access. So we should find a different scenario, we should adopt different solutions.
So what's the payback period for FWA versus installing fiber optic in the ground?
It depends. In China, in year 2014, the government have one regulation. Regulation is they ask all the new for the residential apartments should be put the optical fiber inside before you sell. If you don't have this optical fiber inside, okay, you don't have the permission to sell. I want you put this fiber inside, and then this fiber should be open to all the suppliers, all the operators. So it can be very faster for the optical fiber penetration. Because for optical fiber, is not take so much money, because if the ISP they want to put some optical fiber, the big cost is implementation. But if the one building is under construction, or also one building is under fix, the implementation cost for fiber is nothing. So for this point, we thought is in GCC countries, the big business is for Wi-Fi indoor coverage. For outside the GCC, the big business is for urban and suburban. We should think about for the how to have the more optical fiber deployment and how to develop more optical fiber subscribers. And for the rural coverage, we think about FWA.
That's clever, isn't it? Because it just becomes another utility like plumbing or electricity.
It's just different strategies to lower the cost to deploy the optical fiber network. But how to get the revenue is another issue. We should think about not only for the business to consumer, but also they can think about how to get the business from the enterprise, especially for SME, small middle enterprise. Because after the pandemic, looks all the business, all the enterprise have several offices. So how to let the people work smoothly together? You don't care to pay some money for internet, but you want to guarantee the quality.
Let's talk about even newer technologies, artificial intelligence. Is that something that you're helping your customers to deploy?
Yes, artificial intelligence right now is a hot topic in the industry. So we try to help our people to adopt this artificial intelligence to make this network more efficiency. For example, for ISP, I talk with a lot of ISPs. One of the big costs for their business is troubleshooting. Because for some ISP, they don't like the big operators. They have huge customer care center. They have huge maintenance people. So always the people is just have some complaint. Oh, my network is down. My coverage not so good. Also maybe my Wi-Fi not so good. If they send the people to help the people to make the troubleshooting or some after-sales services, they need to pay additional money for some outsourcing company. Even sometimes they have to hire some customer care center. If the customer care center just receive one call, he have to pay money for this third-party call center. So right now we cooperate with some ISPs. We try to do some things like everything to autonomous. For example, I'm the one subscriber. I use the one ISP services. We R&D one app in the mobile. If we find its network is not working, we just put something in this app, and this app will be automatic to detect. Okay, firstly, do you have any problem with your account? Maybe you just forget to pay the money. Yeah. And okay, secondly, I will check how about the fiber. Maybe fiber is broken. Some accident not only in your home, maybe in this region. So the third one is we go to check, okay, maybe your router or something is a problem. And fourth things, okay, we check maybe only your ONT has some problem. So like these things can be automated by some apps, but it's not enough. So right now we cooperate with some ISP too. We've R&D some tools like the automatic to detection. So if, for example, just now I mentioned the new business is B2B and B2 and MSP. But if we have the new business for B2B and MSP, we cannot do the troubleshooting. Just wait this something happen. So better way is we can use automatic detection. So we can put some detection in the network. Maybe every day, we automatic to detection. Okay, how about the Wi-Fi coverage? How about the speed? Is good or not good? If not good, okay, automatic to earn less.
So it's operating fully autonomously. That's remarkable. Mr. Yue, thank you.
Thank you.